Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Gaming back again with some more Icarus, and today we have the week 14 update. This update focuses all around Waterworks, hydroponics, pretty much, and farming. It's really cool, especially if you are into the farming side of things. At the moment, I haven't got too deep into that, but hopefully with our new Outposts series, we will be able to get into a load of farming and all that kind of funky stuff. I'm very excited for that. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. Now, if you're a fan of Icarus, subscribe to the channel, drop a like in the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's jump in and see what week 14 has for us. This week's update adds an array of new technology and improvements to one of our core features, farming. The core principle of farming has been to provide a steady, self-sustaining food source for the harsher climates and to alleviate the time often invested into hunting. As we flesh this out, we've grown the scope for what it can become, and this week we're adding new technology such as water piping, which will allow for more automated solutions for watering crops, along with other applications like sprinkler systems to protect your structures from fire. You'll also see the addition of fertilizer and changes to decaying mechanic for crops. To wrap up these changes for you, there is a new farming mission which incorporates all of the new features in its objectives. Very cool. Very excited for that one. I would like to get that done for Tuesday, but I don't think I'm going to have the time. So next Tuesday we will be doing that new mission. I'm really excited for that. It looks really cool. So like sprinklers and all that kind of stuff is definitely going to be something that's going to be very fun and really cool to play around with. Especially with like all the pipe work, how we'll be able to incorporate that in your base, maybe even hide it or make features out of it could be something that's very interesting. So as you can see here, there's these piping here. It just looks really cool. I like the look of it. Hopefully we'll be able to tweak them, and the pipes will be pretty damn flexible in where we can place them and what we can actually do with them. They're going to be adding a lot more stuff along these lines to help with farming. Like I said earlier, though, personally I don't really do too much farming. I know I should. It's a big part of the game, but it doesn't appeal to me all too much. I do like going out there and hunting more than the farming side of things. Although the mission that we did do a couple of weeks ago, where we did have to do quite a bit of farming, it was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. And being able to build something like this in a self-sustaining home could be really cool. And these current updates are going to really help that. Now, water piping improvements. Water piping takes farming from a strictly manual process to one with automation capabilities. With this comes 3 tiers of crop plots: standard wood, iron and hydroponic. Iron and hydroponic plots add the option of water connections, providing improved growth rates for better efficiency in the late game and on more daring missions. In addition to water inputs, the hydroponics plot also takes power inputs to emulate the greenhouse buff, making it a powerful all-in-one unit. And we've expanded the crop plot UI for this update, so check out its information on the plot's connection status and modifier states to ensure the plot is set up to reap the full benefits. Water piping also offers other applications, one of the most helpful being to install a sprinkler inside buildings for surprise fires caused by lightning or a careless prospector. I may have done that once or twice. And we're looking to add more applications to them in the future too, but this will give a taste of how we plan to incorporate more automated industrial features into Icarus' gameplay. Now, I really like that they're doing that, but that is a lot of drawn out stuff for the missions that are on a timer and having to redo it again. Personally, myself, for the more automated and the hydroponics and stuff like that, I would only see myself doing that in Outposts. Unless it's a mission requirement where you have to go for the hydroponics, because they're going to take quite a bit to actually create them. Alongside that, with the water and all the sprinklers and all that kind of stuff, no, you might not need it on Outposts, but it's cool just to have as something there that looks nice and it provides a feature if you need it there. So it is a tough one, because I love Icarus, don't get me wrong, I do love it. I'm not slating the game, but one thing that does really stress me out is the fact that everything is timed. I would love for there to be a option or just like a standard mode on Icarus like Outposts, but with full difficulty, everything normal. Hopefully they will incorporate that in the future, because having it so easy is a bit of a downside to it, I think. I do enjoy going out there and having that feeling that something's going to get you and having to work for everything, and the thought that it could be gone. When you run away and come back, it might be gone because a storm's come along, or a bear has decided that it wants to trash the side of your house, which it happens. And you don't have that in Outposts. So I would love to see a standard mode of Outposts, or even a hardcore mode. I think that would be really, really nice. Now, moving on, anyway, before I continue to ramble a little bit more, farming is a great way for your prospectors to ensure long-term survivability and accessibility to resources, which may otherwise be out of reach on any given mission. This is a fairly steep investment in order to maximise a farm's output, as it can involve things like water and power networks, greenhouse buildings, fertiliser production, and more. But there are also entry-level farming setups for the budding, pun intended, farmer. Adam, that's from the lead game designer. So, yep. There are. I do get that. There are some very easy options, like that mission that we did do. That was very simple. We got a little farm plot out that we needed out, and then we just left it whilst we went and did other things, which is fine. That works really, really well. And it's the same for the majority of the farming. That when you want to set it up and go nuts with it, you can do that. You can leave it and just go and do whatever you want, and when you come back, you've got fresh fruit there, which is it is quite cool. It does work nicely. Here we have the crop plots here, just with their new buffs and the connections there, which is really cool. I like that. So then you've got water, whatever that one is, and then there's the greenhouse one there. Oh yeah, so there's water as well. That's how much water's going into it. It's got 50% watered, and you've got 50% greenhouse effect. So there's a lot of new status effects on these farm plots, which is brilliant. I can't wait to actually get stuck in and try them out properly. Farming talent improvements. Alongside our new deployables and tiered crop plot systems, we've added a range of new farming talents that can incorporate these new systems, ideal for players who want to specialise in being the provider for their team. You can see a full list of new and updated talents in the detailed changelog below. There we go. That's nice. We like that. We like that. And also we have a new mission, Farming, Agriculture, Hydroponics. This week's update comes with a brand new mission that introduces all of these new features. The mission Agriculture Hydroponics requires you to set up an agricultural hub on the surface and grow a range of crops that can be taken back up to the scientists on board the hub to test for any chemical differences to the earth-grown variants. This will require a structured greenhouse set up with a proper water network, power supply, and a fertilizer, which is pretty damn cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So, added several new talents and changed an existing one based around farming. So this is the changelog. We're just going to go over the new talents that they've added, and then there's a lot of other random bits as well. So for the new talents and changes, we have All-Nighter. Crafted crops in crop plots grow faster at night. Neat and tidy. Crafted crop plots use less fertilizer. It's really hard to say crafted crop plots really quickly. Crafted crop plots, crafted crop plots, crafted crop plots. Maybe it's not. I was just being a bit stupid. Oh, well, never mind. Continue. Moving forward. Shoot the Breeze. Grants the recipe to make gunpowder from the fertilizer on the mortar and pestle. Get Off My Lawn. Grants the recipe to make the rusty shotgun on the machining bench. Speed Grow. Crafted crop plots grow crops faster. Bumper Crop. Crafted crop plots yield more crops. Sturdy Talks. Crafted crop plots. Crops spoil slower when harvested. And Gathering Guru. Increased yield from harvesting by hand. Get Up and Go. Increased the base stamina. And the Old One 2. Increased melee damage. So those are a couple of new talents that have been added, which is brilliant. We always love new talents. And alongside that, there are loads of fixes and adding a load of random stuff. There are way more than 50 fixes and new items added. So if you want to check that out, the changelog is always in the description down below. So do check it out. There's some quite everything that we've covered is on there, and then there's just a few little changes. I haven't noticed anything that really jumps out at me, but I know. Once again, I may be a bit biased because I'm not really into the farming side of the game. So nothing really on here is making me go, oh. I do love the idea of the new hydroponics missions and all the setup and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. And hopefully they do improve on hunting and add more stuff to hunting as well. I'd love to see that. Something that I was thinking about the other day that I'd love to see in the game is a rifle. I'd love an actual hunting rifle. I think that'd be so cool. Whether they do bring something like that in is yet to be seen, but it would be nice to see. For today though, I've been Wide. You've been awesome. If you want to help the channel grow, please subscribe. Drop some comments down below. Like the video. It really helps us and pushes us out there a little bit further. And if you want to support the channel a little bit further than that, consider joining members. It's down below as well. I greatly appreciate it. For today though, I've been Wide. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday with some more Icarus.